Hi guys, are you struggling to get your desired score in IELTS speaking? So in today's video, I'm going to share some tips and tricks for cue card, and we're going to discuss about the most common cue card. It can come in part 1 as well as hometown in detail. So let's get started. Guys, first of all, the question which generally appears in this IELTS speaking cue card is describe your hometown. So you should say where it is located, what people do there, what the climate is, and explain how you feel about your hometown. So this is a very, very common kind of cue card. Before I start, I'm going to talk about some vocabulary related to hometown, which can be very much helpful in scoring high in lexical resource. The four criteria which are very important if you're just willing to get a perfect 9, 8, or 7 in speaking. Lexical resource, that is vocabulary. Pronunciation, the way you speak each and every word, it should be clear. Fluency. Fluency, guys, avoid hesitation. Don't speak very fast, don't speak very slow. And last but not the least, coherence and cohesion are also very, very, very important. And grammatical range and accuracy. So for grammatical range and accuracy, try to show different kinds of structure. Try to use present, past, future tenses. Try to use conditionals, and also try to, guys, include passive sentences in your speaking. So let's get started with the vocabulary, and then we'll talk about the strategy and then the perfect answer. First thing, guys, residential area. Residential area, like आसपास जो रहने का area होता है, where we can live, the residential area. We are looking for a peaceful residential area to rent a house. Inner city, like there's a city, so outer part and the inner part. My cousin lives in the inner city. High rise flats. So people who are living in Mumbai, Bangalore, they usually live in flats. Pavement cafes. Sprawling city. Sprawling means a city which is, growing. So sprawling city. You can talk about local facilities like, transportation, communication, eating junctions, entertainment, all this. You can even talk about poor housing, the kind of housing complexes. Traffic congestion, you can talk about, like, some cities have very poor kind of traffic congestion, whereas some cities have a lot of traffic congestion, which is a major problem in today's world. So all this vocabulary you can utilize. Now I'm going to talk about the hometown. First thing is, when you just plan, you get a 1 minute, use the time wisely. How to use the time? Just make important notes, like you can make the notes vertically, or you can just make it a circle and try to jot down the new things nearby. So this will help you in just planning the answer, coming with the better answer with more fluency. And for this, I will surely recommend you going through the cue card, understanding what the cue card is, and also trying to come up with something similar. Like, let's see this question. Start with the name of your hometown. I am from Kurukshetra. So it is known as land of Mahabharata. It's a holy and religious city. You can say where it is, like it is in the north of the India, south, east, west, wherever it is. You can talk about the people. So generally people of this place are calm in nature. They're very hardworking, and they're also very much laborious. And like, different kinds of, you can talk about the way they look, tall, short, like this, the color complexion, anything you can talk about. You can then mention the climate, like if I talk about Kurukshetra, the climate is warm in winters and it's very hot in summers. So we see different kinds of climates at different points of time. And then you can say how you feel about it. So add on more information. So when you're given the cue card, you will be given some time. Right now the speaking pattern has changed a bit. If you are not aware, you can go to my channel Pretty Universe and watch the video. I've explained it in detail. I'll just share that too as well as with you. So it's good idea to make notes. I recommend you to do brainstorming, jot down notes, just keywords. Don't write complete sentences. It's a big no from my side. And there's apart from that, one more thing which I will recommend you is that try to use different kinds of tenses. So you can start with the name of the hometown and then expand your answer. Fine, you can embellish your answer. You can lie also if you are not well aware about many things. Like let's see this cue card. Describe your hometown. This is a cue card. My hometown is Kurukshetra. I have been living here since 18 years. Apart from that, Kurukshetra is a religious and a holy city. The city has a huge significance in history. The land of Mahabharata, it is known as, because great war was fought here. Also, Sri Krishna preached sermon to Arjuna. And if I talk about facilities, earlier, I'm comparing past with the present and the future. Earlier, there were very less facilities available here as it was a small town. But with the passage of the time, the town has developed a lot. In today's era, we have lot of facilities in terms of education. Prestigious institutions like National Institute of Technology, Kurukshetra University are here. Apart from that, for transportation, public and private transport services are available here. If I talk about entertainment, there are small malls and local shops which provides good food. For entertainment also, there are light and sound show which are conducted every weekend where people can go, and the tickets are available at a very cheap rate. You can also go via private transport or public transport. Asia's largest sarovar, which is Brahm Sarovar, is also located here. And if I talk about temples, there are around 20 to 30 temples here which are popular and have had a huge significance in the history. Then you can talk about the people. The people of this place are usually very hardworking, and generally most of the people are running their own business. But right now, if I talk about the job opportunities, there are multiple job opportunities available here in terms of sales and marketing, finance, management, as the sector is greatly evolving. In the future, it is expected that IT hub will also evolve because a lot of engineers graduate every year, and there are a lot of BTech institutions, so many of them are just planning to open a kind of IT or co-working space where people of different companies can work at an affordable rate. Apart from that, one more thing which is very important is that the climate keeps on varying. It's hot in summers and warm in winters. And last but not the least, people should visit it in the month of December because the famous festival Gita Jayanti festivals is celebrated with huge enthusiasm, and every year a lot of celebrities like Hema Malini, Kailash Kher come and perform here. Like this, you can just speak about your cue card. You can use different kinds of phrases, but my advice on IELTS speaking part 2 is, first of all, you need to make sure to speak for more than 1 minute. That's a must. This may sound very obvious, but most of the people are not doing it. Some people speak very quickly, like my hometown is Kurukshetra. It is also, so don't speak so fast because you will finish everything before 1 minute and you'll fumble a lot. So don't do that. And instead, just speak at a moderate pace. Breathe slowly and then speak. Calm. So nervousness will kill you. Don't be nervous. In speaking, what I recommend, wear your confidence, and that's gonna be reflected in your answer. Remember that you're having a conversation with the examiner. And right now the exams are happening in video conferencing because of coronavirus cases. So in that scenario also, be comfortable. See, you can just talk to your friends on video calls if you're not comfortable with video calling, and try to maintain the eye contact. This is very, very, very important. So like this, you can talk about it is located in, it is an old place, it has some buildings which dates back hundreds of years back, it has castle, it has cathedral. Nowadays it is mostly famous for its excellent universities. Multiple things you can talk about. Fine. You don't, it's not important to add fancy vocabulary. No, topic related vocabulary we always say to add, like, there are residential areas, some people are living in urban areas, some people are living in rural areas. Let's talk about kind of topic related vocabulary. So I hope this video is going to be helpful for your answer. In case you're struggling, you can join our online training program for IELTS, PT and NATI if you're starting new courses, and we'll catch you in the next video. Till then, bye.